We'll be rolling our own vegan sushi rolls for a wonderful appetizer. Yahoo! So you have your rice measured, you add that right to your pot. The next thing is rinsing your rice, very important step. You want a clear water rinse. Add your water, plus 2 tablespoons. Well, it can't get much simpler than this. I've got the rice, I've got the water. Now we simmer it for 22 minutes. Let it sit for another 5 once it's cooked. Bada bing, you've got beautiful sushi rice. 22 minutes, cut the fire under your rice and let it sit for an additional 5. This is a very important thing. It's the rice bin. And in a good sushi bar, you should always see a nice wooden bin. And this is cypress wood. It imparts a flavor, and it's very special wood. It's nice and lightweight, rinses off very easy. And the beautiful thing about it is when you treat it with the rice vinegar, the rice doesn't stick. And this is the way you do it. You just put a little bit right in the bin, and it now has to be fanned until it's cooled off. This is it, nice and cool rice. This is the important phase. This is all vinegared, ready to be rolled. Oh no, it's the garlic. To me, it's one of the most important flavors in the world. And that's about it. Let that stuff crisp up. Nice and brown, see how quick that goes? We take a nice little English-style cucumber, very tender. One of my favorite things in a sushi roll. This is one of the most important food sources on the planet, just like rice. When you mix the rice and the avocado, it's kind of like the lime and the coconut. It makes it happen. Oh, like magic. Look at that. Every one perfect. And we're going to do the same kind of thing. This is going to go into a roll, maybe an inch, inch and a half in diameter. So you sort of want to make it similar shapes as you did to the cucumber. This is the nori. It's a very vitamin-packed form of seaweed rolled out into nice sheets of paper, but just in a hot pan. It just takes a second, and you just really want to crisp it real quick. Okay, just a nice little crisping. So let's get out the seaweed and start rolling up a few nice veggie sushi rolls. You just lay that right about there, and then also very important is water. On the hands, you've got to keep your hands wet, just to the right consistency. That's why you'll often see in a sushi bar, the sushi man getting their hands ready. And then you take a little of the sushi rice and you just smush it right onto the seaweed. And it's really about 1 grain of rice thick is what you want. This is called an enoki mushroom clump, and they actually grow all together right like this out of wood chips. So you can lay a few of these right inside. Pea shoots are traditionally Chinese, but I like to use them in a sushi roll just for color and crunchiness. You take a little dab of wasabi, you go the length of it. This is some of your toasted garlics that I made earlier, and very gentle with that, just a few little crumbles. This is a hulled hemp seed, which is actually one of the most nutritious foods on the planet, packed with all the amino acids perfectly balanced for the human body. Cucumbers, and this is yamagobozuki. It's a Japanese root known as burdock here in America. It's kind of like a smoky carrot. It's one of the main flavors to me in any kind of a sushi roll. And then avocado, same thing. This is a Japanese spice blend, and again, it's just mainly sesame and pepper, and it's quite spicy, so very gently on that. And then this is a vegetable mix of various sesame and other spices, and again, it's pretty strong, so I go very gentle on that. And that's it, we're ready to roll. Take that roll, and you just sort of smush. And then just basically cut them right down the middle with a nice wet blade helps. And then if you want, you can cut one at an angle, cut the other one at an angle, straight, and you've got your beautiful sushi rolls. It wouldn't be sushi without the horseradish and the pickled ginger.